Alright, back with more Digimon, and now we are finally digivolving Anjouamon and Lady Devamon. DNA digivolving them into Mastemon. So yeah, in between last session and this session, I grinded a bunch and was able to finally make Mastemon. So now I'm kicking myself a little bit because I don't realize how good Mastemon's stats are. Mastemon is a mixed fighter. She can fight with both physical and magic attacks. I didn't know this, so I get rid of a bunch of her good physical attacks, which I'm a little upset over, but I was mainly going to use her as a magic user anyway. So, I mean, it's not the biggest loss, but she can hold her own in physical ability. Because, especially as of now, her physical and her attack and intelligence are roughly around the same. Also, it really sucks having to get rid of so many skills. I kind of wish there was a way around the whole learned skills limit only having 20. I don't know. I think some could have been changed there, but it wasn't. Now I gotta get rid of one more skill, and it's Agility Charge. I'm mainly going to be using her for healing, so yeah. And now Taomon, I can finally digivolve into Sukuyamon, but you also have the option to turn her into Kuzuhamon, which is basically the dark version of Sukuyamon. I think Kuzuhamon is a virus instead of a data. Anyway, I still can't digivolve Lady Devamon into Lilith, or Laylamon, or Lilithmon, whichever one it is, I don't remember. So I decided to turn her into Lotusmon so I can get her ability up. Waymon is just shy of being able to turn into Marine Angemon. And then one jump cut later, and suddenly he can digivolve now. I tend to, like, whenever I want to digivolve something so I can get back to grinding, I'll start up a recording, show off what I wanted to show off, and stop, and then go back to grinding. So yeah, we got Marine Angemon, whose ability, Ocean Love, restores 5% of max SP every turn, and also has a skill called Ocean Love, which heals your party, the battle party, and also gets rid of statuses. Marine Angemon is probably one of the best healers in the game from this, I think. Anyway, so another jump cut. Anyway, so this is the team I've decided to take along with me to raid the whatchamacallit, the Metropolitan building. And man, is this gonna take a while. And no, those numbers aren't accurate. 70 hours by the point that I got to there. And at the point I am in now, after this session, that's gone up a couple more hours. And I finally have gotten Lady Devamon to turn into Lilithmon. I've also trained up pretty much everyone, except Lilithmon, because of how new she is. So, yep. it's time to go and attack. Man, this place, I'm gonna be honest, kinda sucks. It is pretty daggum big, and also there's a lot of treasure here. Like, a lot of treasure. So the big thing about this building is you'll have floors that you can transport between multiple floors. So like you'll arrive on floor 13 and you can, the whole like puzzle aspect or maze aspect of it is that you'll be interchanging between 13 and 14, getting both the chests and progressing through the tower. And then after your first round of that, it increases, so now you have 3 floors to deal with. And then the next round is 4 floors to deal with. Can you see how annoying that is? And there's going to be a lot of jump cutting. A lot of it. Like, there are a lot of encounters in this video, and I don't show off a good chunk of them because, you know, repeat encounter, but hey, new Digimon, it's Hercules Kabuterimon. Mega level Digimon, final form of Tentomon. And also, new Digimon, Cannon Beammon. It may show that it's 30%, but that's because of my off-screen grinding. I fought that, and I believe Doru Greymon. Either Doru Greymon or, Arrow Vidramon. I fought them off-screen, so if they show up, I'll show off their encounters. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm kind of starting to think Doru Greymon might not be new. Whoops. Though I think he gets shown off with something else, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I like that they have added Tentomon's or like everyone's Mega Digivolution in Adventure Tri. And apparently they did that in the Digimon Adventure PSP game that we never got. I mean, that's more understandable than the DS/3DS games, because the PSP didn't do too well outside of Japan. Neither did the Vita. And yet I own both. So, yeah, originally I'd gotten Persona, well, I mean, it's part of what I was going to say. I got the PlayStation Vita mainly for Persona 4 Golden. There are a couple of Vita exclusive games that I wanted. Also, first wild encounter with a Mock Galgamon. We've had him in our party. Anyway, so, yeah, it was, so I got the Vita for mainly Persona 4 Golden. And also, I ended up getting Tales of Hearts R, which I was lucky when I found it. And one of the games I want to get for it is Uncharted Golden Abyss, because I've heard that game's good, and I want to play the Uncharted games. So yeah, I bought my Vita back in 2000, it's either 18 or 19 I bought my Vita. And I haven't played Golden all the way through. By the way, new Digimon, Hi Andromon, Mega form of Andromon. And I love his design. And in some iterations, he also digivolves into Craniamon, the Royal Knight, which I find kind of odd. I like his design, and I used one on my first playthrough. Anyway, so, what was I saying? The Vita, yeah. So, I've put some hours into Persona 4 Golden. Kind of stopped, because I think I was playing something else. And then, you know, the whole Persona 4 Golden on Steam came out, and I was just like, well, there's the way I get to record Persona 4 Golden now. Honestly, that doesn't bother me too much because no real buyer's remorse thing there, because it's just like, hey, now I can actually record the game. And you know, I could play Persona 4 Golden wherever now with the Vita version, but yeah, my PSP sees a lot more love and attention than my Vita, because I got quite a few more games on there than that. Like, I've shown a couple of them off, I think on my 100th video, but it was like the Castlevania collection, Final Fantasy IV, what was it, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. I think I showed that I had Sonic Rivals on there, but I traded that in. I hate Rivals. So yeah, I've seen quite a few new games on the PSP, like Star Ocean. God, I am so glad I did that, because I love Star Ocean now. I'm still on the... So I've been playing them in, you know, release order, mostly. I played First Departure, Second Evolution. I'm currently in Till the End of Time. Then all I have is Last... What was it? Last Hope? I know that's Star Wars, but isn't that also Star Ocean? And then Integrity and Faithlessness. I need to get around to playing those. Those are really fun games. At least First Departure and Second Evolution was. I have problems with Till the End of Time, but I mean, if I ever do a playthrough of that, that'd be fun. Let's see. I also got Persona 1 PSP, Persona 2 Innocent Sin, the Dissidia games, and Persona 3 Portable. So, I've always heard that Persona 3 Portable was kind of a tough game to find. Oh yeah, by the way, Ryota finally... Ryota and that girl, what's her name? Sakura, they finally started dating. Good lord. About time, dude. Only took an apocalypse to get it rolling, huh? So anyway, yeah, I always heard that Persona 3 Portable was kind of hard to find. So when I found it as cheap as I did, I took it. And yeah. And I think it does run higher than usual. I don't think it's quite like Xenosaga 3 price levels yet, but man, I hate... It's one thing I hate about gaming. It's just like there are just some games I will never get because I got interested too late, is basically the thing. Anyway, so we bypassed the, so we've already gotten past the first section of this tower, and also we've got a new encounter in Grand Kuwagamon, our very own Digimon, the mega leveled final version of Kuwagamon. Actually, no, that would technically be oh, what is that thing called? Grandis Kuwagamon or something like that. I don't remember the name. It's like a X-Antibody version of Grand Kuwagamon or something like that. Oh yeah, X-Antibodies. That's a fun topic. Basically, they're just... It's like a program that infects a Digimon or something like that, or like it changes them to these X forms. So you'll get like Agumon X, Wargreymon X, Metal Garurumon X, and they have different forms. I don't know like anything else about that, like if they changed that. And then there's also Digimon who naturally have the X antibody without, you know, having to be called something X. Like Dorumon. Dorumon is a naturally X-antibody Digimon, which means Alphamon is a Digimon with an X-antibody in him. I don't think any of my Digimon are have the X-antibody either naturally or, well, definitely not. I definitely don't have any X Digimon. But anyway, yeah, this place sucks. Just, oh my god. There's even points where I'm cutting just because of the backtracking I'm going to have to do. And I'm fully anticipating having missed this spot because this place is just that big. Alright, new Digimon in Vikemon. Vikemon's mega level. We've had him for a little while. Final form of Gomamon. He's a Viking. Which, I don't know, I find that interesting that he's a Viking. And then there's Dorugreymon, ultimate form of Dorumon. He also, so Dorumon has two routes he can go. He has regular Doru form, and then he has Dex Doru form. So he has Dorumon, so there's Dorumon, then it branches off to Dorugamon, Dorugreymon, and Dorugoramon. And then there's Dex Dorugamon, Dex Dorugoramon, and Dex Dorugoramon. And that was also a big part of that movie, the X evolution thing. But it really only changed a little bit. Like, they used the Dex Dorugoramon in part of the scene, and then later on Dexmon, which is the final form of that Dex line, they used that. But yeah, for some reason they had the Dorumon turn from Dorumon to Dorugamon into this kind of like hybrid Dorugreymon. Like, he's got the main body of a Dorugreymon, but he's got like the wings of a Dex Dorugreymon, which is weird. And then he turns into Alphamon. And not a Dorugoramon. Because Digimon. Honestly, Digimon's one of those series I can really just get away with a lot. Because there's no real grounded rule set, unlike Pokemon. Pokemon, like, you're not gonna, like, unless you're doing a randomizer, you're not getting a Pikachu turning into, like, I don't know, Sandslash or whatever. God, now I really want to do a randomizer. I don't know about doing a randomizer Nuzlocke. I think what I would do is I would do one of each and then do the combined of the two. Also, new Digimon, Ravemon. And I think this is a repeat encounter because of how quickly it went. Oops. Anyway, Ravemon is a mega level Digimon, final form of the Falcomon. That's the 2006 iteration. Again, they do some odd things. But yeah, he can, so the line is Peckmon, or Falcomon, Peckmon, Crowmon, Ravemon. So he turns from a Falcon, to whatever Peckmon's supposed to be, to a Crow, to a Raven. Alright. And they keep the whole ninja thing going on for some reason. Even though there's nothing really ninja about Keenan. Well, then again, Falcomon probably came before Keenan. Oh well, whatever. The wild boy gets a ninja Digi partner. Huh? So this is a pretty decent place to grind now that we have access to it. Because, you know, you're always going to be fighting mega level Digimon. So that's something. Uh, let's see. Oh, nope, no new Digimon, unfortunately. Oh yeah, nope, it wasn't here. I thought it was on this floor that there was a medal, but no, it's somewhere else. Is there anything up here? No, there's not. Yeah, this place is a bit of a maze, so I guess tread cautiously, but to be honest, like, you should always have some exports or some home gates. I'm already at the point where I bought 99 of each. Because grinding is just that good. Also, new Digimon Saber Leomon. Mega form of Leomon. And, man, that... I remember, like, it being sad when he... With what happened to him in the show. Odd how I get selective about spoilers, but... I don't know. The show's like, what? Came out in, what, the 90s? So it's like 20 years old. Alrighty. Oh, I think I'm getting rid of encounters just so I can find the way I'm supposed to go. And I think I'm about to find it right here. There we go. I use a function call thinking that it'll just activate encounters again. I have no idea. I have no idea if it increases encounters, like past the normal rate or not. So here I'm changing up my Digimon. So yeah, you'll see I have Marine Angemon, I have Mastemon, and I also have Sakuyamon. So I actually got tripped up in a part off screen. So I was practicing some future content just to see where I stand compared to them. And whatchamacallit, I was setting up my party. This was just after I had recorded the session before this, where I still had Ophanimon, and I went into my party looking for Ophanimon. It's like, where's Ophanimon? I need her in my party. I was like, oh wait, it's Mastemon now. Okay. Making sure there's no ledge, and right there I look away from the screen for 1 second and almost undid a bunch of progress that way. Can't go that way. I think I came from that way, so you have to go to the bottom left past me. You have no choice. Do it. So oh god, what was that guy's name? I've already forgotten. The guy that you go into his memory because he wants to remember why he's suffering or whatever. Anyway, you can bring Yuko into there, like, before you head to the Metropolitan building. And it's kind of funny, and she can get stuck. Like, if you make it long enough without encounter, she can get stuck, and I think it takes her a while to catch up. It's quite funny. Alright, so to the 29th floor. Are we about done with this area? Well, it said the 29th, so no, we're getting there, but we're not there yet. Oh no, pass me. Don't do it. Oh no. Yep, looks like I might have to edit that. Oh well. We're getting decently close to the top of the tower. To the top of the building. It's not really a tower, it's an actual like business building. Ooh, I apologize about that profusely. Wow. So I have a problem where I like to play with stuff with my hands. So like I'll just grab like something off my desk and I'll just play with it. So what you might have just heard was the plastic sword that I got from Momocon rubbing against my pop filter. Yeah, so that's what happened there. Anyway, so I go into the lab to de-digivolve Lotusmon back into Lady Devilmon. So now she's getting closer to becoming a Lilithmon. Also, it's Dynasmon!
ロードナイトモンを倒したその力敵ながら見事と褒めておこう
So yeah, now Dynasmon wishes to stand and oppose us to keep us from getting the Leopardmon.
いやそれも定かではないな大義を見失った者が勝利を得られるものか
Man, Dynasmon, just shut up and fight already.
不可能だ
Trying to, you know, not fight there, Kyoko, but it's too late.
語るに及ばずたとえ貴様たちの目に悪と映ろうと私の歩むべき道
So yeah, Dynasmon is kind of stubborn. It kind of turns into him like wanting to quickly die before his mind can be like changed into like what he believes is right. It's kind of weird. Also, I was not prepared for this fight in the slightest. I didn't think I was going to be fighting him like this, so I was just... Otherwise, I would have prepared by having viruses ready at the start. Oh no, I don't have Beelzemon. Why don't I have Beelzemon? He would have helped make short work of this guy. So I am going to try to revive Mastemon for a bit, but it doesn't work out because Wyvern Breath just kills Mastemon quickly. Anyone know what else kills quickly? Grand Kawagamon's attack on Dynasmon. Seriously. Anyway, Dynasmon, Mega, Data, Royal Knight. One of the main antagonists of Digimon Frontier, and also kind of a minor antagonist in Data Squad. I say minor because, like, I don't think he, like, lasted all that long. There goes Mastemon again. I think at this point I'm just like, screw it. But I do lower his attack. Or I tried to, and I don't think it worked. No, it does not. He might have an ability that prevents his attack from getting lowered. This is going to do a good bit, yeah. Oof. That did a lot. Seriously, Yuko? Why couldn't you have done your freaking Will-O-Wisp Slash? And there goes Grand Quagamon. Alright, finish him off. And done. And time. So yeah, Mastemon really should have stayed alive for that, to get that sweet EXP, but not much I could have really done about that. So yeah, he thinks he's done right by quickly dying before like he could don't second guess himself. It's really weird. He's insane. And goodbye, Dynasmon.
全てはイグドラシルの意志。そうあるべしと定められているのが彼ロイヤルナイツもまた一個のプログラム。どのように強かろうと定めからは逃れられないのだよ。
Words of wisdom to live by. Alright, sorry about that. So now we're getting more messages. This time from Rena. It's just like, you went to the parfait place? You ate all that by yourself? Anyway, so now we got to heal up. Though, honestly, I don't really need to do this when Mirai's Digilab is so close by. But whatever, I've got items to spare. So now we can jump to the 36th floor. Oh man, I really do hate this place. So now we have a elevator that leads directly down to the lobby. Should be reaching the end of the tower relatively soon, I should say. I think this is this place 50 floors or 40? I want to say 50. Oh, now we just added Beelzemon. There we go. Which is going to help a lot, especially with frickin' what's his name? Leopardmon. There we go. Leopardmon's gonna be a data, so we're gonna need all our virus Digimon. And unfortunately, Lady Devimon still isn't high enough ability in order to turn into Lilithmon. A quick save of the game would do nicely. I also should change my team up, but I don't. Oh well. Alright, to floor 36. Is this the place? I think it is, so it may just be... Or no, it may jump up straight to 50. I don't know. New Digimon, Metal Seadramon, Mega Level, Final Form of Betamon, or Seadramon. He was one of the 4 Dark Masters. In fact, all the 4 Dark Masters are paired up with each other. You got Metal Seadramon and Machine Dramon, and you got Piedmon and Puppetmon working together. I call that pretty funny. That is definitely intentional. Just like, you know, having the team of Rapidmon, Wargrowlmon, and Taomon in the Colosseum. Also Pyodramon, Selfiemon, and Shikuamon. That battle still sucks, by the way. So now we have got to get to the top of this area, which is going to take a while as well. Because of so many chests. You got Brave Point. So, off screen, you know, I trained up Lady Devimon. I ended up using pretty much all of my Brave Points on my Digimon, and now Lady Devimon. By the start of the next session, not the next, actually partway through the next video because of how this got recorded. But yeah, no, Lady Devilmon will be a Lilithmon. And so my team will be complete again. The only real reason I added the 3 Marine Angemon, Sakuyamon, and Lilithmon is because I was looking up like who are considered some of the best Digimon in this game, and those 3 popped up, and I was like, you know what? Just in case, I'm gonna raise up those so that I can, you know, not completely suck at the game. And I know I'm doing this on normal mode, which may as well be easy considering, comparatively speaking, but I don't know, man. I'm not in this for the challenge. Like Persona, I did it because, you know, I was thinking, I'll give it a shot. Here I was like, let's see how long I last. Considering both my playthroughs have been in normal mode. And there we found a Rosemon Burst Mode medal. Also, looking at the minimap again reminds me of how much I'm freaking annoyed that, like, the map in this game isn't great. Like, there's no indicator of which way the character's facing. Now, granted, the map doesn't move around, but still, I think, like, any map these days should, like, have some kind of, like, indicator which way you're facing. I guess it may just depend on whether the map moves as well, because if it did move, then that would be a great big problem. Oh, chest to the left, to the left. Okay, there we go. Yes, I will backseat my own game, because, I don't know, I guess I just don't trespass me that much. Also, new Digimon, Kazuhamon, Mega Level, the dark form of Sakuyamon. And no, Kazuhamon is actually still a data Digimon. I thought it would have been a virus, but I guess not. So they added, not to this game, but just in Digimon in lore, I guess, that they have a mode change, Kazuhamon and Sakuyamon, into Miko forms, where they're just basically shrine maidens. Okay. I mean, sure, I guess, but do we really need it? So, I'm trying to think of other things that have been added. Oh yeah, there's some new forms of certain Digimon, like the one that comes off my head immediately is Gallantmon. Gallantmon has this thing called Gallantmon GX, and it's just like, what is this? Is this some kind of spin-off of the X antibody thing? And as far as I know, I don't know, just only a couple Digimon have this form. Anyone remember Grani? The frickin' flying ship is like, that was kind of odd. It was like something non-Digimon related fusing with, well, then again, like Beelzemon and his bike. And I think it has the name. I think it's like Leviathan or something like that. I know Beelzemon's bike has a name. Also, I gotta look up, is Bellstarmon gonna be in Hacker's Memory? Because they made this whole Bellstarmon, who, like, they made a female version of Beelzemon. I don't really get it. Also, no, I can't hold anymore. Oh, that's gonna bother me so much because I want to be able to hold all the items. Anyway, so Bellstarmon is like just a female counterpart of Beelzemon. she's also part of a group, according to the wiki, where like it's her, Avenge Kidmon, I think, and Gundramon. They're like, I think they're called like the Three Musketeers or something like that. Digimon has a lot of groups. The ones that come to mind are like the three Celestial Digimon, which is Seraphimon, Ophanimon, Cherubimon. Oh, here's the rest of the Dark Masters, Piedmon and Puppetmon. You know, something really odd I've noticed is that Metal Seadramon is the odd one out of the four Dark Masters, in that Metal Seadramon's a data, while the rest of them are viruses. But anyway, I was talking about something else. Yeah, Digimon groups. So there's the Celestial Digimon, which I think they just govern the digital world. There's the Sovereigns, Azulongmon, Zuchalmon, Bahumon, and Ibanwumon, I think is his name. They are basically like four iterations of, like, they represent like the north, south, east, and west. The dragon, the phoenix, the tiger, and the turtle. And they, like, according to lore, they were split from this Digimon called Fanglongmon, who is supposed to be like kind of like the center. I don't really quite understand it completely, but all I remember is the Sovereigns played a big role in Adventure 2 and in Tamers, and apparently in Try as well. I don't know the full story, but I know they're mentioned. Let's see. So other groups. There's the 10 Legendary Warriors, which if you watch Frontier, you already know. There's 7 Great Demon Lords, which are the 7 manifestations of sin. Gluttony, sloth, and whatnot. They make up this, like, ultimate evil being or something like that. What was his name? Oguromon or something like that. I don't remember much about it. Let's see. There's the Bancho Digimon, which are just hardened warriors that have fought a lot, basically. There's only 5 of them. Bancho Leomon, Bancho Stingmon, Golemon, Mamemon, and Lilymon. What other groups are there? There is this one about, I think Giga Seadramon, and oh God, I don't remember. It was like a man-made one. I know Dark Dramon was a big part of that. I cannot remember what it was called. But it was something to do with like science or whatever. Science and technology. There are more groups. Oh yeah, the 4 Great Dragons. There's Azulongmon, Megidramon, Goldramon, and Magnadramon. I don't know anything about them. I just know that there's a group called the 4 Great Dragons. Oh no. Dog's getting excited about something. She thinks there's something out there. But most of the time, there's not. So yeah, I've got like 3 Brave Point A's. I have no Brave Points after going into the next session, because I used them all to level up my Digimon. So I think at this point, most of my Digimon are around level 70. By next session, they'll be around level 80. And 80 is the final point. Okay, yeah, some of them are already 80. Grand Kuwagamon, it already is. 80 is the last level that Mega Digimon can learn a skill. Alright, where are we and where are we going? I would like to know. Don't tell me. Okay, here we go. Now past me. There you go. Get in that elevator. You're going to get in the elevator and you're going to like it. Nothing here. Should be the last floor. Where is it? Yep. There's the final elevator over there. I don't know what that elevator is on the side there. So there's that chest over there. I couldn't find it on my way through this, even though it was, I think, pretty obvious after I went and got it. I don't remember what was in there, though. None too special, though. Give me just a second, okay? Okay. Alright, sorry about that. So now, yeah, no. Still nowhere near it. Don't even bother. Past me. Oh yeah, level 47 too, yeah. Nowhere close. If I had some miracle meat, maybe. But I don't have any miracle meat. Alright. Now we should be heading up towards the final area. There shouldn't be any more. Yeah, no, there can't be any more. When anything significant. That goes to the lobby. I don't want the lobby. Alright, so we're at the final stretch. 48, 49, 50. And they're just one floor areas and just keep going up. Oh yeah, here's where... This is where I'm going to try and look... I remember during recording, this is where I look up Leopardmon's type. I don't really care about his strategy or anything. I just need to know his type. So anyway, to 49. And I believe there's like one more chest. Yeah, it's past this, past the elevator here. Why does Yuko slide away every time we get out of the Digilab? You got miracle meat. There's my miracle meat. But it's not enough to get Lady Digimon. His ability high enough. To the roof. And... surprise! Someone's already here. I did not... When I recorded this, I did not realize that this is where Arata showed up. I thought it was going to be later. But... honestly, this, I guess, is the last point he can really show up. So yeah, now he's talking about, oh, I'm going to eat him once he's done charging. Alright, just seriously, wake up. Why were you waiting? So yeah, I guess he knows that we remember... Sorry about that. I guess he knows that we remember now about what happened 8 years ago. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know how he knows we know. Like, I don't think Suedo told him, because I don't think even Suedo knows. Actually, never mind. I'm gonna shut up.
悪いな。それ俺の役目なんだ。ようやく
Oh, shut up, Arata.
とこまで来たんだ。そのために食って食いまくって。俺は
So this is the part where Arata unveils his new power. Arata Digivolve too. Eater Atom. Look at this grotesque thing. Do you think the Eaters could have made this form on their own?
そんでもう一度やり直させてくれ。俺の惨めな姿を頼むよ。友達だ。
So yeah, Arta's gone full crazy and has basically just let himself become an eater completely. Anyway, he's not too bad. Relatively easy. Like, he has an absorption attack which will heal himself, but it ain't really anything to worry about. Powerless does increase his attack. Also, he's too tall to be able to see like his health or his stat changes. So I boost everyone with a guard charge field, and then I just decide, let's undo that. Attack break field. Alright, let's hit him hard. The double impact. Ooh, and Rust Tyrannomon's joining in. That did a decent amount of damage. I think here... Yep, I go for the acceleration boost. I'm ready. And then a good old Dimension Scissor. Defense penetrating. Penetrating attacks are some of the best in this game. Tyrant Cluster. I think that's the one that heals him. Yep. But it's nothing really to worry about. I think I finished him before it becomes a problem. Oh yeah, and Tyrannomon also has double damage this time. Let's see it in work. 995. Could be better. But yeah, he's already almost dead. The Digimon I have are just really good against him. Alright, this should be either the last or second to last turn. Second to last. Aw, man, he lowered my attack. Don't worry, I've got a cannon. It don't matter. Alright, Beelzemon, finish him. Finish him in style, that is. Bang, bang, bang. And that's Arata Atom finished. Honestly, not that tough. And Rosemon Burst Mode learned Perfect Revival, which I mean is useful. Imperial Dramon learned Mach Rush 3. What do I get rid of? Mach Rush 2. Alright, fair enough. Alright, so we won. You're not escaping this time, Arata. Gotta fix you up. There's only one way I know how. By delving into your mind.
さん、あまりにも。
何を躊躇する？不安なのか？自分一人でできるのか？
For some reason, I'm hesitant to do this. Even though it's like, I should be saving Arata at all costs.
必ず届くさ。なぜなら君たちは友なのだろう。
Alright, so I hope you're ready for some plot dump next time. So, we'll see you guys next time for more Digimon.